This is before lighting. This is after. Don't want to show that. Hello everybody, it's Pond here. It's been such a long time since I've talked to a camera. The last time I talked to a camera was probably a year ago? Over a year ago? I don't even know anymore. Sorry if I really seem distracted, but I keep on looking at the viewfinder and I just realized how goddamn pale I am. So I have new lighting. This isn't the real light. I have a softbox because I'm basically teaching myself how to film properly and how to do lighting properly. And I thought, oh, I'll put some lighting in this, it'll look really good. And I thought, one's not gonna be enough. It's gonna look really shit. And then I turned it on and I'm like, whoa! Looks like I have a sun in my room. Holy crap. Don't look at it. The problem is that this isn't my true pale form. This is my summer pale. So my tan is from pale to normal skin. That is my tan. I don't go any further than that. And winter's coming, and that means I'm gonna get paler and paler. I've had to order Korean makeup because nothing from here fits the skin when it's in its final form. I am like the moon. I don't absorb the sun, I reflect, and I blind people. So I'm very sorry if you have to turn the brightness down on your screen because of me. This video is a bit of a random put together video because I'm trying to be creative. I'm trying to do a video every week to keep my creativeness going, and I thought, what would I talk about? And I thought, why not some of my foreign books that inspire me? Because I like reading stuff from other cultures. You get an insight into a completely different mindset and a completely different like story archetypes and stuff. And I really enjoy just opening my mind and thinking of completely different things. The current screenplay that I'm working on is actually inspired from Asian ghost stories. And I'm really loving it and I'm really working on it. Anyway, enough talking about that. Enough talking about my shitty ideas. So I have some of my foreign books with me to show you. And these are them. Here we go. So this book is The Dog Who Dared to Dream by Sun Mi Hwang. I will learn that name off by heart at some point. And it is a beautiful short story, beautifully written. I get something new out of it every time and I just, oh, I love it, I love it. So it's about this dog called Scraggly. And she's a bit of an outsider. She's a runt of the litter and she doesn't look like her beautiful mom or her beautiful siblings. She's just kind of pushed aside and she has these dreams, these really big dreams, but throughout the book she's trying to conquer her dreams, but then a huge obstacle comes in front of her and she's got to try and get around it. It is sad. It is really, really sad. I didn't cry on a train. And then someone asked if I was okay, and I said, yeah, I'm fine, just read a book, this is real stuff. It's a good recommendation. Because it's from a Korean author, there are metaphors and analogies that we don't get here that obviously they do in Korea. It was really well translated, and I recommend it. The next thing is a little kind of insight to my nerdy teenage. I can't believe I'm showing you guys this. It's Bleach. Yeah, you can judge me as much as you want, I don't care. I don't care. Everyone has something embarrassing that they were into when they were a kid. I was not very popular, can you tell? I really love Bleach. I love the manga and the anime. I was obsessed with it. I read it every week. I watched it every week. I knew everything. And the reason why I knew everything was because I read these extra books. And I love these because they're like the original drawings from the artist. But the longer that I watched it, the more I kind of fell out of love with Bleach because it was very samey. I loved the initial idea of how it was about the afterlife and it wasn't perfect, it was corrupt, and there are these people called Shinigami or death gods and they would reap souls and they destroyed these monsters called hollows that were eating the souls, and that kind of explains earthquakes and random explosions. And then there's this human boy called Ichigo who I'm sorry, I'm realizing how nerdy I am. I loved it. I loved the whole world building that it had, but then there was a point where it should have ended and it didn't end. And I didn't like it. And don't ask me about how I feel about the ending, because I hated it. I'm just gonna, let's just ignore that happened. I might edit most of that out. Next thing, Soupy is a Taiwanese artist that was shared to me by Tiff, who I do the open letters to, and I freaking love these books. If I need inspiration for like a short film or watercoloring, because I like watercoloring, I'm not good at it, but I like it. Soupy gives me that inspiration because each of her books is just basically a wonderful journal. Like it all looks handwritten. I freaking love Soupy. She's awesome. And I've heard that they've released some new stuff and I want it. There's like pillows and aprons and little plushies. I really want it. But I don't know if they ship to me. But anyway, that's Soupy. I really recommend them. I'll put their website downstairs. Downstairs? In the downstairs box below. Yep, in the description box below. The final book is the most beautiful book I own. Now, Soupy's books are beautiful on the inside, but this is beautiful on the outside, and I'll just get it. So this is A Tale for the Time Being by Ruth Ozeki, and it's a fictional book, but there are times when I go, I got this years ago, about 4-5 years ago. I started reading it, but I never got into it. And then I started reading it very recently and I'm hooked. And I think it's because between then and now, I've had university and learning how to adult. I haven't done it successfully yet, but I am still learning. I'm on my provisional life. Maybe soon I'll become a full-fledged adult, but I don't think that will ever happen soon. It's so deep and so lovely, and it's got some Buddhist quotes in there, and it's from two perspectives. So there's Ruth, who Japanese descendant, who's living in Canada, and then there's Nao, who is a schoolgirl from Japan, whose grandmother is the best. She is this 100-something-year-old Buddhist monk who lives on the top of this mountain and just kind of texts her little quotes and help. I haven't finished this book, so I don't know where this book is going to take me. I think I know how it's going to end, but I don't want it to end because I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying this book. But to the most beautiful aspect, and the reason why I also love this book, is the spine. I love books with spines like this because I am a despicable human being in the literary sense. Because I get my book and the first thing I do is I break the spine. I also do that horrible thing where I bend the back of the book. I'll get an example. So this is the book that I have read the most, and it's Carrie Fisher's Wishful Drinking. I love Carrie Fisher. You can't see because the light is so bright, but I bend the book backwards like this when I read, and I have ruined it, but I like reading comfortably. So those are the books that I recommend. That is it from me. I will see all of you lovelies again soon, and I hope you're having a nice day. Bye. I'm done. I am done. I can take my makeup off and get into comfy clothes.